This is the life on life part of discipleship, where you are apprenticing people in your way of life. And we separate that from the Discovery Bible Study, where we're apprenticing them under Jesus, so they can follow
Right.
Jesus. So we have a whole way of doing that. But yeah, these catalog of trainings is really important. But you had the lady sitting there. I think I saw a picture of them in a coffee shop with all their laptops open, and it's the more busy the people you're discipling are, the more critical it is for you to get a lot of work done during this send off event. Like, this is precious time. You got 24 hours. Why
Yes.
not like basically have them design their entire disciple making blueprint during that 24 hours? And that's what we're talking about. If you can answer virtually every single question, and all they have to do is push a button and start to make disciples, and that's kind of what you want to get it down to. Like, even writing the email invite, we'll talk about that,
Yeah,
I
I was
think, in a
gonna
minute.
say I had them do that with the Who.
Okay.
Like, write up your email. Like, you thought of the person and the kind of demographic. Now write an email to this imaginary person. Now write in there the things that you want to ask of them, which kind of gets to the next one, is the how. And so they were constantly going back to that email and like adding to it or tweaking it as we went through the different questions. But the how is kind of the bones, the structure of how you're gonna present this material, how you're gonna, actually, like, meet and disciple with them, the people that you're discipling. So, for example, the way I did it with my ladies was we met every other week for 2 hours, and I'm in the stage where I have teenage kids. So, my 2 of my daughters babysat their kids while we were meeting, and then once a month, I tried to do a one-on-one with each one of the 3 ladies. And so I would say, "Okay, it's February. Here are I'm gonna try to do these on Tuesdays, in the afternoon on Tuesdays." And usually I could do that. Sometimes I had to come up with another, because for my rhythm, I had Tuesday afternoons open for doing those one-on-ones, and then we tweaked it if it didn't work for them. But they would get to pick one Tuesday that month that worked for them, and then I would go to their house, and we would sit there during their kids' nap time and do our one-on-one part. So I offered every other week get together for everyone, and then a once a month one-on-one. And then, of course, the kickoff and the send-off. And then we had a WhatsApp chat also, and that was super helpful to stay connected through the season, and we were asking each other questions. They would throw something out about something they were encountering, everything from, like, how to deal with one of their kids or something they found in scripture, or it was like kind of an intimate place to be able to ask a hard question, even a topic that we had been discussing in one of the group sessions, and we would kind of like continue to hash it out on the WhatsApp group. So, just to give you an example, more examples of how this could look for young moms, the ladies that have gone ahead and discipled. One of them, she goes to the YMCA. That's where she takes advantage of the childcare there and works out. So she wanted the girl she was discipling, to learn how to do physical challenges, because motherhood is very physically challenging, and she wanted them to learn that. So she was going to have them get a Y membership and meet her at the Y on this day and this day while her kids are in childcare, and they were going to work out together and then have like a little talk at the end. And then another one, and I think they did that maybe, I don't remember the frequency that was offered. And then another one of them is doing, like, the time frame that works best for her is 6 to 8 AM. And so she's only doing 2 ladies, and she's offering them 2 one-on-ones a month for them to come, but they come to her house between 6 and 8 AM. Her husband's home, and he can take care of the kids while she's meeting with them. And then once a month, they're getting together on a Monday afternoon at her house while her mom comes over and watches her kids, so that she is available to do that, but just once a month for everyone. And so this is like a 4-month thing that she's doing, 4 or 5 months. And another one is like really excited about having she's doing college age girls who aren't married yet. And so she's very wanting them to be around their family as much as possible. So she's doing a lot of overlap, like, with their family. So for example, their kickoff was meeting at a coffee shop first and talking about what they wanted to do, putting some dates on the calendar. And then they went on a canoeing trip with her husband and her 3 little kids, and she's pregnant with her 4th. and she brought these 2 college girls along. So it's like amazing. And
Yeah.
she knows these girls need to see like a strong man, a husband leading, kids, a man who loves his children, kids who love their dad, and like all the dynamics that go into a canoe trip. And so it's just really cool to see the different them catch the vision of like what is going to make this possible for me to do this, sustain it through a 4-month season, 4 to 5 month season. And then what do I think these people need? How can I pour into them? But then also focusing on their family and making sure it works for them.